a website called All About the Tea.
She told All About the Tea that during the fight,
Welcome. Hey, cubs. I'm so happy to be back. And back with my favorite people. We have fintech expert, former Married to Medicine star, personal finance advisor to the stars, Miss Buffy Purcell. Hey.
Hola.
Hola. And we have Louie, her pride possession, joining us today. Hey, Louie.
Louis moderating.
Right? Yeah, he's
He's at his computer.
Oh, so sweet. And my fave. Oh, I just love Amir. Okay.
Love you. Love you, Monica. I didn't have a what shirt, so I got why.
Okay. Why, right?
What?
Why'll work. We got a lot of whys. We have a lot of questions to ask, but why? Publicist to the stars, all around fabulous person, TikTok sensation, Amir. Yes, in the building. And we got a special treat today, my BFF, okay, celebrity blogger, 90 Day Fiance aficionado, John Yates.
I'm so happy to be here, guys.
We're happy to have you. I'm so happy. And I'm happy to be back after beating COVID.
Yes, honey.
Okay, and it's just shocking, y'all, because people that listen to the show know I go outside with 3 pairs of gloves, triple mask, okay? And I got COVID. So what happens? But I'm here today. Praise God. He's so good. I made it through. Yeah, made it through. And I want to say special thank you to everybody here on this panel, because you all reached out to me every single day, checked on me, made sure I was okay, and just showered me with love. So hugs and kisses to you all. Thank you. I love y'all.
We might not see you, Monica, but we love you.
We do.
And that's all that matters. Thank you. I love you. And y'all know I love you too. Got your backs and you got mine, and that's all that matters. So today we are recapping the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Child Reunion Part 1. And I'm calling her Racist Rinna. If I offend anyone in the comment section, it is what it is, you know. I'm gonna call a spade, Racist Rinna.
I'll allow it.
Yes. And Dorit attacked Garcelle. And we got to talk about this. We got to break this thing down.
Doritos.
They made such a mess with this attack that we don't even care what Erika said, do we?
No, she was there. Was she there?
She was there. Oh Lord, let me tell you, child, the pressure is taking a toll on Erika. Have y'all seen her lately? Oh, Lord.
And that's a good picture. That's a good picture.
What? Oh my God. I'm almost feeling sorry for her. But before we do,
what happened in 2 weeks, y'all? The 2 weeks she met with Rinna and the reunion, she looks like 2 different people.
Child, I have no clue.
Them checks ran out and she couldn't go to the plastic surgery.
Are they monitoring every penny she spends? Is that what it is? And she doesn't want to go to Botox?
Yeah.
She don't want to be seen coming out of the Botox office. That's what it is. Before we do that, of course, we have to check on our lovely teacups. Let's do the roll call.
Roll call, it's a roll call. Tune in and let us know what's up with y'all. We want to hear what you got to say. Teacups, turn them up, what you sipping on today. Roll call, it's the roll call.
Prada, no.
All right, we got Anita in the building. Hey, Anita, welcome. Thank you so much for the love and all the text messages and everything. Leticia, Donise, Chevy Burke, Dukes, what up, Dukes? Hey, boo. Barbie, Naturally Paige, Ashley Camille, Powerful Being, the YouTube review queen. Shout outs to you. Stacy Nelson, welcome back, Stacy. So nice to see you. Sandra Sutton, Beverly Barnes, Barbie, Jeannie Lude, Darlene, LCHIGOX 13. Welcome. Bird, my boo, my sister Lady Webbs. Oh, thank you for all the support, everyone. She was texting me like every single day because she's a nurse. Yeah, she's amazing. Tanya V, Grace Turner. Who else we got? Beautiful Kimmy. Welcome. Hey, Kimmy. So nice to see you. Aisha, Carl. We have a lot of people in the building today. And we already got a super chat. T Ness, shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat. She says, so glad you are feeling better, Monica. Hugs. Hugs and kisses to you, my love. My sister friend, Candace by Denise. Hey, girl. Hey, boo. Thank you for showing up. I'm sending love now because I'm working, but I will be listening. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Before we dive into this mess, right, we got to address this reunion fashions. Okay, let me pull this up over here. Let me pull it up. What was this mess?
Yeah, a mess.
A mess.
A hot mess all over the place.
I need y'all to comment. We're going to go through each one of these heifers one by one and break this down.
I would have expected this from like the last season, like the COVID. You know, that might have been like, okay, well, it's COVID, so like it's, forgivable. Not now.
Exactly.
What is that?
Exactly.
What in the rainbow? Let's start with Crystal, okay? And all their dresses are too short. John, what are your thoughts?
I think Crystal needs like bigger epaulets. Something bigger. Crystal can wear a good outfit, but not that dress, not for the reunion. No.
Buffy,
No,
comment?
Like she going to Sunday service.
Oh, yeah.
That's first lady attire right there, honey. Yep.
Amir, your thoughts on Crystal? Comment in the chat. Let us know. How do you rate her, 1 through 10? Amir,
I give her a 5 because she's trying, I guess. If she belted it, if she did
Amir,
a belt,
that's trying? No. No.
I don't want to see what.
She's, we know that she's kind of a little uncomfortable, but I wish she would have worn that when her legs were out, honey, that black dress. That was really pretty. That would have gone with the whole theme of whatever this is. But yeah, she belted it. I think it's Victoria Beckham. It looks expensive, so I don't know why it needs the belt.
Does it. And the bottom looks untailed, like it's not pressed. Do you see that seam? It's like, what is going on? It's not even tailored right. John, how do you rate this dress, 1 through 10?
Well, it looks like she got that from like a J.C. Penney's bargain bin in like 1995. So I'm going to give that a solid 3.
Not 95.
Yeah, 95. I agree. Yeah.
See?
Trace.
As it's shoulders, right? The shoulder, puffy shoulder. Buffy, 1 through 10. How do you rate Crystal's
I
dress?
agree with John, 3.
Me and Buffy are on the same page.
A strong 3, not strong 3.
It's a 2 for me. I'm just not feeling it.
I'm going to drop down to 3.5. 3.5.
Oh my God. Moving on to Dorit. I just don't like the bitch. I'm giving her a 1. Okay. John, what are your thoughts?
Okay, I honestly thought that Dorit looked the best. She's wearing her wedding dress that's ready to wear, so whatever, she has to promote it. But I thought of everybody on the reunion, she did look the best. But I'll give her an 8 because she still had to, wear her wedding dress in.
An 8. Wow. Okay.
She looked the best in my opinion.
So the heifer hair looks great. I will give her that. It was very cute. But that spray tan is a little harsh. I don't know if it was the lighting or what, but it was off for me. And I'm over the wedding dresses, and I can't get over the fact that she hollered at my girl Garcelle. So 0.
Right. High five, Buffy. I'm right here with you. I was being generous. Amir, what are your thoughts on Dorit?
So I don't know if y'all have heard about the devastating oil spill in Orange County and it's gone to San Diego. We need to borrow that dress, Dorit, to pick up all the oil.
Yeah.
So that would really help us out. So I'm going to give her a 0 as well. I'm going to give her a 2 for the hair. I'm going to increase to a 2 because of the hair, but her yelling. I'm like, it's so shrill. And her on TikTok is so cringe because she's doing all the trends 3 weeks late. Girl.
Amir, 3 years late. This damn thing's so old.
Y'all
I'm
on
like,
TikTok. I forget you and Buffy are the TikTok sensations, so y'all would know. You would know.
Way late.
She's way late. It's like Google it, girl. That's my advice to you, Dorit. Read a book about race relations in America, and then the second thing is TikTok trends. Yeah.
The ugly is so much on the inside. I can't see the beauty on the outside. I just can't. Rinna, same thing. She looks like a snake. Is that a serpent? What is that? It's reptile material.
She looks like a Disney villain, Monica.
She does. Yeah, she does.
Oh my God. Like, I'm giving her a 1-2. She's getting 1. John, what are your thoughts?
I can't stand Rinna. You know, every second that passes by, I hate her a little more.
Right.
The only thing I will say about Rinna is that I did like, you know, her fake ponytail. So I'll give her a 2 for the fake ponytail and her horrible personality.
Okay, moving on to Erika. I had a get up like this, I think in junior high for a dance.
Yep.
Right? That sachet around the middle part is bringing back memories. It's triggering something.
I love that.
It looked like a satin pillowcase. I'll give her a 4. Her face is a hot mess. The hair looks nice. 4. A solid 4. John, your thoughts on Erika?
I think that, you know, times are hard for Erika. And she really can't afford anything right now. So I think that maybe Crystal lent her junior prom dress from 1994. And, you know, so Erika, all in all, I'll give her like a 5.
Okay, all right. She's going through a rough time. Buffy, your thoughts on Erika's junior high school prom get up?
If that was the theme, she knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, good point.
It might have been considering this mismatch of clothing, but probably like a 2. She look a mess like that. I don't know. She needs that glam squad. She can't afford them right now, and clearly you see it was the glam squad that kept her all the way together, honey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No shade, you know, no shade. Kyle looks like she's getting ready to sell some ass on 42nd Street in Manhattan. Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give Kyle. Listen, times are hard. The work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. Okay. I'm gonna give a 5. I'm gonna give Kyle, because the hair looks nice, a solid 5. She's the legs out. John, what are your thoughts on Kyle Richards?
I agree with you with the hair. I can always appreciate a good tendril. So Kyle was rocking the good hair in my books. As far as everything else, you know, I'll give her a 5 as well.
Comment in the chat. Let us know. What are you giving Kyle? Put Kyle's name and then put the number. Kathy can do no wrong.
Yes, she can with these outfits.
Kathy can do no wrong about
it. It's Little House on the Prairie, honey.
Kathy is the chaperone of this mishmash dance that they all going to. This junior high school dance. Kathy's the chaperone.
Yes, she
I'm gonna go ahead and give her an 8 because she's Kathy Hilton. I just got to do it. John,
I like
what
her
are your
too.
I love her too.
You know, it's Kathy. I would have, you know, if she walked out wearing like a sheet and her lampshade hat, we'd all love it. So, you know,
good point.
It's Kathy. I'm going to give her a 5.
Angie gave Kyle a -10. Damn.
Wait, no,
I agree.
Somebody else said looking like a Married to Medicine reunion. The shade.
The shade.
But apt, but highly apt.
Right.
Especially that double like fastener. That's working overtime. When she was talking, I thought it was gonna fly out and just like undo everyone's facelift. Crazy.
Buffy, what do you think of Kathy's getup?
She gets a 10 because she's Kathy Hilton, but it looked a hot mess. It looked a hot mess.
Okay.
Kathy. I was happy she came with her receipts.
Written on a piece of paper.
You know what I'm saying? She a friend of the show and she is about to interview Andy. I'm here for it.
Kathy can do no wrong. We gotta clap it up for Kathy, y'all. Moving on to Sutton, who's one of my favorites on the cast. The legs are too skinny.
That's what I was thinking.
It's the legs for me. No, ma'am. No.
It looks like chicken bones.
Oh my God. And I love Sutton. Sutton's my girl. Anybody? I love me some Sutton.
Me
Okay.
too.
But the legs, baby, the legs. We got to work on the legs. Got to hit the gym. Can the gym fix this or no?
No, that's She just
No.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Just cover them up. Cover them up.
John, how are you on the live and giving super chats? Thank you so much, my love.
I love John. I was like, is that John Yates?
John says for everyone that graduated high school in the 90s and has seen all these dresses.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
96.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so John Sutton, how do you? Because I'm gonna give Sutton 6. I'll give her a 6. Okay.
I love Sutton's shoes.
Yeah.
You know, and I do like her blue dress. I think Sutton always comes off a little awkward, no matter what she wears. I don't know what it is about Sutton, but I'll give her a 7. I like Sutton's look overall, but she always comes off awkward in a certain way. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I like Sutton though. I like the awkwardness of her. I think that's part of her character, personality. Buffy, what would you give Sutton for this?
Oh, an 8 because we've determined that this is junior prom theme. The color is beautiful. The shoes are great. I agree with John. I'm not here for the earrings. They're missed. I don't like them for some reason, but an 8.
Okay. All right. Moving on to Garcelle. Now I love Garcelle.
But
I like the dress, but I don't like the fit. Again, it's too short. The hemline looks like grandma stitched it right before the reunion. And Garcelle, come on, girl.
Wear a belt. Wear a belt.
Yeah,
Wear a belt. If all of these people wore belts, Kathy, Rinna, any of them wore belts, it would have given it some volume and it would have given it a waist. Right now, it just looks a little. And Garcelle is a great figure, so she's not doing herself any favor.
No, not at all. John, Garcelle for me, 6, a solid 6. Sorry, guys.
Girl, you know, in solidarity, we got to play a 10.
I think she looks good. I would rate, Dorit, Garcelle, and Sutton in like the top 3 looks.
Agreed.
I'll give Garcelle a 7. I liked her dress, but you guys are right. It could, need a little bit more. So 7 for me.
Yeah, the hair is pretty. She looks nice.
Monica, I just realized all of these dresses are from Giselle's closet, right?
Oh my God. I'm here.
The hell.
Okay, we gotta get into RHOP, by the way, because I gotta drag Candace. I tweeted on Twitter. I said that I think she's on something. I did. And her fans, her little fan club was like, "What?" And then someone tweeted Candace and said, "If you weren't under the influence, do you think you would have reacted like that?" And she goes, "Yes. I wouldn't have." So she confirmed it. Hello.
She's so awful,
Monica. Didn't you just get into it with Candace's trolls? I was watching that last night.
They all came for me. So I posted something about cancel culture and Monique and Buffy and I on Instagram. And then Candace's trolls were commenting and I wrote, "Bye, Candace." And she commented saying, "Where are you going?" And I said, "Somewhere fabulous. Would you like to come?" And then all of them started attacking me. They were saying that being gay is disgusting, that I should go to hell, that she was right.
Are you serious?
Yes, that I like it in the butt. And
why you ain't text me?
What? Why you tag me in? I don't give a shit. After COVID, I'm just like.
I don't give a shit. You should have tagged everybody in.
Look what she said. She said, okay, let's see. I'm going to read it. God destroyed them once. Hope he does that again to you. Nasty, sticking a D in your butt and eating pee. Gross. Clean your pussy. Candace, let us know that you're disgusting. You're gross. Hope you die.
My God.
Yeah, it's all right here.
What?
Well, they came for me.
Yeah,
screenshot of that.
They came for me and they said, "Don't worry about Candace. Worry about your miscarriages."
Oh, Jesus
Christ.
And they're her
account.
Y'all
know that's Candace, right?
I know it's Candace. Ain't no fan that she ain't never talked to going that damn hard for her.
No, okay. nobody thinks like that. That's her mind. That's how
she's
she thinks.
Disgusting. And then they said that I was trying to cancel a working Black woman because I said the way that she came for people, that there should be something about her, like possibly getting fired. This is not right. I'm not, it's not about her being a Black woman. I am such a proponent of uplifting Black women. Half my friends are Black women. But it's like, that's not the point. The point is that she is acting out of the left side of her mouth, and she's so, you call someone's mom low budget. Like I was talking to Mia, we were DMing, she's like, I'm in tears.
Oh,
like, I don't know what to do.
I know. And she even said it on the episode that might trigger her mother to use again. Like, what's wrong with this woman?
Get into her talking about slave master with Ashley, and you in a whole interracial marriage.
A bed wench. She called Ashley a bed wench.
As somebody in an interracial marriage. Are you kidding me? We got enough dealing with
She's on something. She even admitted it that she is. You could just clearly see it. Just some screws loose. Something's not right with her. That girl is not right in the head.
She's and then he'll come after us.
You know what it is.
Come again. Stay off my uterus, bitches. Sorry, I'm cussing. Stay off the uterus.
Hello?
Stay off the uterus.
Hello.
I'm delivering that.
You know why Candace ain't straight in the head, right? It's that silent I in her name. Why I gotta be there?
Candy ass.
Candy ass. Candy ass.
That's
and also
Candy ass.
I'm knocking her upside the head with a damn purse.
Right?
That's why she's not.
She has fans. Like, with a question, like, seriously, who are? It's her and the husband under a million fake accounts. Trust me. She gets vile. She wishes death on people. She's homophobic. She's transphobic. Talking about Mia's big feet and all this other stuff. Come on, girl. Come on. Just trying to say she looks like a man. She's trying to say she looks like a man. So let's just dive into this thing before we all, let's dive into.
Sorry, we went off the rails, but yeah.
We got to do RHOP Monday. We got to listen. We have a 3-episode recap. So
4 episode.
I know. Oh yeah, that's right. So much to get into. Andy does his introductions, and right out the gate, he starts off with Erika. He wants to know how she's feeling, and she says, "I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to do this reunion. I didn't want to run." She says, "Please understand, there are some things I cannot answer, but I will do my best to give every part of the story that I can." PR 101.
Yes, honey. She has a great training.
She's no quitter, Monica. She's no quitter.
Right. She's standing her ground. She's standing strong. She's facing her battles. She's not running away. And people say she's not emotional because you're not. You're a stone cold bitch. We all know that. Hello.
But this is going to bite her in the ass, though. Like, why don't people listen to their lawyers?
Narcissism.
Yep.
Fame is an ugly drug.
Oh, it is.
It really, really is. So they do their back and forth, and Andy asks her, what is the biggest misconception about her? And of course she says, people think that I'm cold. Yeah, you are. I don't understand why them girls are so afraid of her. Why?
He got dirt on all of them. It's like Trump, how he had dirt on all them people in Congress.
That's what it is.
Period.
Actually,
That's the only reason that people would put up with that tomfoolery. She got dirt on them. So in that regard, she a G. And kudos to you for that. She playing the game.
She might have a binder too. Like,
right. She might. I think she's seen things in Rinna's household, and Rinna is definitely,
and Doritos.
And Doritos. She got dirt on Doritos for sure. Yeah. And Kyle too. But Kyle goes back and forth, Kyle thinks that she can get away with saying all that stuff behind people's backs, and it's not gonna. But there's a lot of dirt on Kyle Maurizio, the alleged PPP loan fraud, the IRS fraud, like allegedly. There's a lot of stuff going on, and don't be surprised if next year it's Kyle on Front Street. She'll be in the hot seat.
No more legal stuff. No more legal.
Oh, that gets them all the ratings, honey. Yes, darling. That'll be next season.
Listen, I think Andy Cohen came on himself at that part 1 because he knew those ratings would be through the roof.
Yeah, he did.
It was like a Super Bowl reunion.
Yeah, exactly.
But the couch was too small. The couch was.
It was small.
Yeah, what was up with that?
Because they wanted them to scrap, honey. They wanted them scrapping.
Right? Get next to me. Get nice and hot. So Latonia, thank you so much for the super chat, my love. Erika is broke. She needs a job. Of course she's not quitting. How's she paying her bills? But I heard she wants a bigger paycheck, though, because she did make the season.
She should get a bigger paycheck. I mean,
she should.
$600,000 for the season allegedly is change for what she went through. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get it to like a million. Even though I don't like her, I think she did bring a lot of
more money.
Oh, the whole season, every episode was about her, and when it wasn't, it was boring.
Right.
I'm like, why did Kyle get first chair on the other? We all knew
Because
Erika
she brings
was going
the,
to get
she's
first
very
chair.
messy.
But why was
behind the
Kyle
scenes.
on first chair?
But she got dirt on Andy.
She's messy. She created the show, I guess, brought all these people, but she Kyle.
But that should have been Sutton,
biggest
though.
Kyle is a
sister.
producer behind scenes.
She is. I think she might even have EP credit. She is the biggest shit stirrer on that show.
But I think Sutton
Backstabbing.
should have been there, right? Because Sutton and
It
Erika
was
did
Sutton.
each other.
One or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Or maybe Erica, right?
Well, Erika had first chair on her side.
Erika
but
had
then
first
it was
chair.
Kyle on
Maybe
the other.
Garcelle, maybe Garcelle, because Garcelle was in it a lot this season too. But yeah,
First of all, why was Erika inserting herself into the Garcelle drama? I thought her and Garcelle were totally fine. I was like, shut your
because
mouth.
she wanted the whole reunion to be about her. Like,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. She needed to do that. It wasn't enough time on her.
Redirecting it back to her.
Right. Absolutely.
Smart.
So she talked about being disappointed about the ladies talking behind her back after watching the episode.
Please. PK and Mauricio, honey, I love it.
PK is messy. PK is messy.
I like PK.
He deserves a diamond.
I didn't like PK in the beginning, but
I
I'm like,
like PK.
what's PK got to say about all this? I like PK now.
Yeah,
I like him. I like
him.
When
I
he-
like him when he said, "I lost $1 billion." I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, PK.
And then PK's like, "Oh, Erika, they always see us next to each other. What's going on with that? Like, you know what's going on? I like PK. I do like him.
I do. He did his job. He delivered. He understood the assignment. Buffy, what was your thoughts on that whole package with Erika in the beginning, talking about the disappointments and she's standing her ground and blah blah blah, all that
It was
stuff?
very well rehearsed. She deserves an Emmy. She did a good job with her legal and PR team, and she delivered it. That's what I thought. I mean, it was not authentic or real at all. She's full of crap.
She saw herself. The PR team says, "No, ma'am, we got to pull this together." Amir, your thoughts on that little Erika's package?
Are you talking about
The beginning. What you talking about being disappointed?
No, I know what you meant. I was going to be shady AF. I was going to say, are you talking about her looking like a sausage casing going to the Olympics? Olympic skater?
Ooh, what is
In the
going
pink?
on with her?
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Listen, everyone that knows me knows I never come for anyone's body, but I really don't like Erika. That's like the lowest point for me.
Yeah. Well, it's personal with you.
It is personal with you, and you have
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? Because everyone that came to me and said, "Why are you bringing down? You're a misogynist, bringing this woman down. You're disgusting. This is fake. We love Erika," for months, and then all those people now are seeing the truth. Like, she is really, really she's just cruel. It's not even being a bitch. She's cruel. She goes out of her way to make. She didn't even know me, and she wanted me to be scared of her, let alone her friends. So this is like what she does. I mean, she's quite sociopathic. Yeah, it's crazy that she made everything about her. They're like, "Oh, we had a coffee." She's like, "I can't afford coffee." It's crazy. Like, I was girl,
good point.
like,
That's a good point that you even observe that with her, because she does, everything is about her. Everything. You want to just dive into like just a tidbit of what happened between you and her, because that was like some
I knew that was coming.
Here we go. I've rehearsed it at this point.
We might as well, because not everyone knows, because and the story needs to be told.
Well, it's funny because it actually relates to the reunion directly, because Andy brought up her book, right? And then he was like, "It's weird that your husband never read it. Tom didn't read it. Your family didn't read it." So we were promoting that book, and she didn't want to promote it. I don't know if Tom had put like a gag order on her, because now that I think about it, I'm like, who would go to a morning show and not want to go on the show? Like, now it's all starting to make sense. I'm like, maybe Tom called her and was like, "You can't go on." And she didn't know that she was going to meet me, because I think she was trying to dip. Now that I replay the day, because what happened was we were on the Fox morning show on on Channel 11, the morning show thing. And I get there and I was filling in for someone. I walk in and she was done. Like, she was so over me the minute I walked in that room. And it was just her fighting me every second to go on the show. And her book was on live TV. And I'm like, "Erika, you have to go right now." And she's like, I don't have to do what you say, and I don't want to do it. Like we had to pretty much drag her to the morning show. Now that I run it through my head, I'm like, maybe she didn't want to promote it because like Tom had said something. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm like, because that was her sole reason to be on the show, was to promote her book. And then we go to her office, and then she's like, oh, I know who you are. And then when I was in the shot, like when you're a publicist, you're supposed to be, because she was being interviewed, she kept being like, Amir, I can see you. It's distracting. I'm like, well, I'm not a ghost, bitch. Like, I work here. So I can't like be out of your sight line. And that's the interview she did, ironically, where she talked about spending, $500,000 on glam, and she really shot her foot. And I remember the audible gasp of everyone that worked for her and everyone in the room who was like, did this bitch say she spends $500,000 on makeup and hair? Wow. So that was kind of like, that was her interview that really shot her in the foot. So anyways, I don't know. And then she tried to get me fired. I wasn't even working for the person. I was like hired for the day. I got paid $100, which my friend never paid me, by the way, which is another thing. Whatever.
Wow. Erika is just not a nice person. I've heard a lot of horror stories about her as well. But when she messes with my family, my people, we have a problem.
She's good entertainment, though. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you still watch it and still talk about her?" Yeah, of course, it's entertaining. I don't really care. I'm not like going to cry over it. The reason I talked about it was, my point in bringing this up is that celebrities need to treat people that are lower or like being service people, like I was, well, because you don't know what they're going to have one day. They're going to have a platform, they're going to have a voice, and they're going to shit on you. And it's everyone's like, maybe she's having a bad day. I respect that, but there are other people that have dealt with this. It's not just me.
Right. You're not alone. I've heard
people well, because people should be treated well. Period.
Yes.
Right.
She ain't no better than no damn body because she on TV and got a microphone hollering and dancing and showing her twat. Nobody cares.
Well, it was the wife of Tom Girardi, top LA attorney. That was the thing, because even when she turned to Sutton and she says, I can sue you, or you could be sued. It was like, I'm going to exert my control and power.
With what money?
Right. But she was exerting her control over another person using the power and the money. That's what it is with her. She looks down on people. You should be good to people higher than you, lower than you, whoever, people in general. Just be good to people. Be good people. Let me see. Arcel Hack, thank you so much for the super chat, my love. I appreciate it. Thank you. Moving right along. Well, John, I'm sorry, my love. Would you like to address Erika's package?
The only thing I thought was weird was like, it felt like, it was 2 weeks prior to the reunion, and that was taped, 3 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe 5 weeks back. I felt like it was like Lisa reasserting herself, like, I'm your best friend, I'm your ride or die. We're all going to turn on you, but here I am coming to your house and saying, I'm the only person you could trust because we had the same publicist and whatever. So
business manager.
That's all I wanted
There's
to
some
throw out there.
shady shit. There's her businessman.
Yeah.
They share a business manager, and allegedly Erika spent $150K with Rinna's daughter's company.
But didn't Rinna say that didn't happen or something?
It happened, but she was saying that it wasn't an investment. I don't know what she said, but she twisted it, but it did happen. The transaction did.
Yeah, there's a reason Rinna's being ride or die, and it's not in the spirit of friendship.
Ronald Richards, he uncovered that.
Yeah.
He's been on her. He's been on her ass too. Ronald Richards.
Yeah, because she didn't come to her defense. Like, she didn't come to Erika's defense with the whole panty gate. Nothing. Rinna's never really stepped in to help her. So now all of a sudden, you guys are best buddies. Like,
yeah.
Right. And Denise Richards is a scum of the earth.
Right.
Oh,
That
Denise.
makes no sense.
Denise in the Caribbean
She's
wearing those
coming back.
white shorts. Oh,
Was perfect. She was being real.
I love
where
her.
y'all going?
She's not done with the show. She's coming back.
Good.
I think she should. She should come back and she should defend herself against, whatever's happening with her daughter and Charlie Sheen. I don't trust Charlie Sheen. I don't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't trust
Yeah.
him.
Oh, well, I mean, he's a former crack addict. I mean, yeah.
He's got a lot of tiger blood running through his system. The tiger blood, it does like,
People can't be reformed, but he really is just a mess. He was drinking human blood too. Like, he's just a mess. Andy wonders if the attorneys advised Erika to quit the show, and she says they did. Blah blah. Whatever, Erika.
Yes,
yeah, whatever. So I love the fact when Sutton said she spoke to an attorney. She's like, yes, bitches, I got legal consultation. I ain't playing with you whoever's in here. Yes, I spoke to a lawyer. I was like, yes, Sutton, that's my girl. All right, let's move on.
But they all did, Monica. That's the thing that bothers me. Again,
Right.
they keep throwing Sutton under the bus, but like everyone did it. Like I felt like Sutton was just unfairly treated. I don't know. I think
Kyle speak to Faye
she was
Resnick's
ganged up
husband.
on. They don't like
How many
Sutton.
times is she gonna say Faye Resnick? You know,
I know, right? Like,
5 minutes put a darn picture of Faye up. That's why I assume
Yeah.
she's the executive producer. She has to. We don't need to see Faye. Okay.
We don't. She always pushing Faye on us, though. She
Nobody wants Faye.
Might as well at this point.
I actually kind of like Faye.
She messy.
So messy. She's just so damn messy. That's why.
She's messy. We need Camille back. Camille's
Yes.
Camille, yes.
Yes.
Imagine Camille going off on Erika at every event.
Oh my
that
God,
would
and
have
just
been
turning her
legendary,
nose up
man.
and just saying she doesn't want her in her house and grab her purse.
Ooh.
Every time Erika enters a room, I
Oh my
can see
God,
Camille
yes,
grabbing
yes,
her purse.
She always has that puffy sleeve, and she's
Andy
like,
dropped the ball by not having Camille on.
Yeah, he did drop the ball. Camille would have killed it this
Camille would have killed it. Okay.
maybe she's
I have
coming,
chills on my
y'all.
arm thinking about how Camille would have turned Erika out.
Yeah.
That's like it is what it is.
Yeah, we needed
I
Camille.
think she should show
was
up by
missing.
video. She should show up by video. Part 4.
Like this, Michael Wilmore. I don't like that.
What happened? What did he say? The show needs another
Garcelle
black
needs
woman.
the backbone. She tried too hard. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me just take a minute as somebody that's been on that couch before,
right,
and address this here comment. They did not eat her alive. It is very difficult to be a black woman who actually got some damn assets and some jobs, booked and busy, like Miss Garcelle is. She is working with Disney, working with all these places. You gotta think about all that before you pop off at some crazy broad whose only job is Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You're thinking about all that. You're also thinking about the fact that if I yell and cuss and drag these broads, then guess what? I'm gonna be the angry black woman. And so you gotta sit there and kind of like play chess and figure out how to play it. I feel like she did well. She let them act like angry white women. Women.
Yep.
And she was cool, collected, and calm. She didn't let them eat her alive. She handled that perfectly. Hirsch with that.
They wanted that. They wanted her to pop trap. They set the trap.
They wanted her to
take the bait. Garcelle,
and
it's
that's why
hard.
they were so mad, because she didn't take the bait. That's why they were so mad. Yep.
You've been in that seat, so you know the pressures. You understand the pressures. It's not easy.
Don't cheat. Your house manager look better than you. Blah blah blah. And then had to get my uterus, and that was the only thing to get me to cry. That's okay.
Just nasty. Down
Bravo PTSD.
A doctor talking like that, just nasty.
Bravo PTSD. Buffy, I love that. It's true.
They need to pay for y'all therapy. I mean, extended lifetime therapy. Not just on the show, just, it's just sad though. But listen, the lights are hot. You're hungry. You got to use the bathroom. And they were coming at her hard, Garcelle. They were attacking her. They were ripping her head off. Okay, to the white meat. They were just pulling that wig off. They were not playing around with her.
They kept saying that. That's why Rinna was laughing.
They did.
When Doritos hollered.
Oh yeah, they planned that. Listen, I've worked personally with the housewives. You put binders together, okay? And they start gathering that information months. Monica, you got this, you got that. They put binders together. So those reunions are not easy. They look easy. No. Buffy, you made it easy. Mariah, y'all make it look easy, but it's not.
No.
It's not easy. Okay, so Andy X Sutton has moved out of Kyle's house, and I guess Kyle's way trying to burn it down. Kyle's way of getting the money for her trying to burn her house down was bringing up on the reunion. Had to embarrass the woman. She's like, "I'll pay for it."
That was funny. That was funny.
I was waiting for Kyle to say, "Oh, and Garcelle, I still didn't get that $5,000." Why you gotta blast people on the reunion, Kyle?
I know. And then play it off as a joke. Mask it as a joke. I'm just joking. You didn't burn it down, but no, I want the check. You better have that check.
I love Sutton. She's like, we'll go to court.
I loved it.
I know. I just, have insurance. They're fine. So Crystal also talked about the. Let's just move on to the most important part of the year. Right? Who cares about what Crystal talked about?
Who cares about what Crystal said?
Who cares?
Her name, John, was like this.
Nobody cares. I mean, I kind of like Crystal now. I kind of do.
I
I see
do
how
too.
she has
more than the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I like
we
her
need
more.
we need a
Buffy.
sub out. We need Dr.
Yeah.
Tiffany Moon and Crystal
we
to
need
switch
Dr.
places.
I agree with you. Tiffany moved. Yes.
That move, Amir. High five on that one. I agree with you 110%. Okay, let's move on to the most interesting part of the reunion, and that was the showdown.
Oh, I have some tea real quick, Monica.
Okay,
I was talking to Tiffany Moon, and so she and her and Crystal had dinner. So I had DM'd her, and she said she might pop on next season.
Oh,
pop on. But don't quote me, and Tiffany, don't get mad at me for saying this. But yeah,
Amir has all the connections, by the way. He talks to everybody in that DM. Everybody.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Nice.
I don't have a boyfriend, so I have a lot of time.
And no kids, so you're good.
And no kids. So I got that.
Kathy Hilton just followed you, right, Amir?
Oh, she didn't follow me. She commented. Paris Hilton.
Well, that's as good as.
Oh, that's good as gold.
Oh, honey, that's still good as
I'll take Paris over Kathy any day.
Yeah,
so hello.
I'll tell you something about Kathy though. When her and Kyle were beefing for those 10 years, Kathy can be very messy. And I know this personally. She used to DM with a friend of mine on Twitter, and she would like negative comments about Kyle. And when she got caught, and I wrote a blog about it, like, oh, no, that was an accident, but it really wasn't. It was several comments, hate comments against Kyle. She can be very, very messy, but I like it. I'm here for it.
That's okay. Mess, you know.
Yeah. I'm just glad that they're just loving each other now.
For now, till Andy gets to it. For now.
Red Nose loves you, Buffy. Isn't that nice?
Oh, thank you.
She really is.
So
Yeah. And genuine, right? Real.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's move on to the most exciting part of the reunion. The attack. Dorit Rinna made a phone call. They talked. They had lunch, okay, at the Beverly Hills hotel. Drank some champagne, and they planned this. They planned this swoop. It was a swoop in, right? It was a swoop down. They planned it.
They planned the Ponderosa.
They did. Let's break it down. Buffy, what were your thoughts on that attack? I mean, it was manipulative, and we're going to get into certain parts of it, especially the part where Garcelle brought up the comment that she overheard about Rinna, saying that Garcelle should have never brought race to the show, and I believe 1,000,000%.
I believe her, and Kyle told her. I believe Kyle's the one that told her. You could tell. Look at Kyle's face, like she was looking like.
She was looking like that.
She was looking like, yeah. I believe Kyle told her.
I was thinking it was Denise. You think it's Kyle?
I think Kyle told her.
Okay.
Kyle messy like that too.
She is. She is messy like that. So you know it wasn't a lie because Kyle's not gonna come to her with that kind of no. If Garcelle had even questioned it a little bit, I don't think she would have repeated it. So I
love when she doubled down and she was like, I don't know that. When she said, I'm not, I would never say that.
And how dare you bring that up on the show? See, that's what it is. That thing right now that's happening. Why would you do this to me? Why not? It's the reunion, bitch. It's a showdown. This is what we're supposed to be here for.
This is the show. That's why Garcelle said, sorry, why are you rattled? She's right. Like, it's like white women are so scared of being called racist. They're more scared to be called racist than to be racist, right? That's the scary thing.
Well, unpopular opinion, but I just think Doritos and what's her name with the snake outfit on?
Rinna. Snake. Racist Rinna.
Rinna. I think they were faced with somebody like Garcelle, who's extremely successful and just calm, and it irks them that their normal tricks didn't work on her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the thing they couldn't put their finger on and like, why don't I like her?
She's not bothered.
Bothered. Y'all not bothering her. She will be fine if she's not on this little show anymore. You will not. Yeah. And so, they were fighting for their diamonds, honey. Fighting for them diamonds.
And then one thing Garcelle does that I like, and I don't know if it's acting or not, but I kind of feel like it is. She brings up not fitting in, and she's not scared to talk about race, right? And she uses those things, I guess, to her advantage in a way. And it garners sympathy from the public. We buy into that, Garcelle is different. She doesn't fit in. Oh my God, the mean girls are ganging up on her, and they fucking hate it because they lost.
Yeah.
They're used to hazing these women that come in, everybody being scared, having control and manipulation over them. And it's just not work. She's unbothered. She's the queen of unbothered. Amir, what were your thoughts on those scenes? Because I was so heated.
I mean, I just want to first off say with Garcelle, I know I've been in these rooms. A lot of executives are white in Hollywood. It's a lot of white men. And Garcelle is playing chess. She's gotten, the talk show. She's been in Coming to America too. She's getting all these opportunities. Half of the people she deals with are very, very powerful white men. You're telling me she can't deal with a bunch of idiot housewives? Are you kidding me? Like, let's not pretend like these ladies know what they're doing. So I want to first get that out of the way. If she can deal with Hollywood men and she can deal with the Rinnas of the world. Give me a break. So I think that for her to be like, oh, I'm different and all that, and the first season she was on, she was she was booked and busy. That's why they were like, you're not making an effort. She's now making an effort and they're like, it's too much. So what is it? You're never happy. And I've been in that situation myself where it's like, oh, Amir, you're a little too much. Can you lower the volume? And then when I do, oh, you're not interesting enough. So you're never happy because you don't like me because I'm Persian or gay or Muslim or something else is going on. So to say that as a Black woman on a show with the entire white cast, to say race is not going to come up, if she didn't talk about race, people would annihilate her for not bringing it up. If she brought it up, that you're doomed if you do, doomed if you don't. But damned or whatever it is.
They just want someone to pick on. Yeah. John, your thoughts?
Okay, so do I believe that Rinna said that about Garcelle? Absolutely. And I do agree with Buffy that I think it was Kyle who had said it, because if you watch this whole season, it was Kyle always stirring the pot. Even the finale where they're sitting and Kyle's with Erika and Kyle's like, oh, by the way, Erika, Sutton still doesn't believe you. And then goes to and then goes to the party at the Kill Bill place, and that thoughts in Erika's head, and Kyle's like, oh, but Erika, you should talk to Sutton. But Kyle, you started all of this. Kyle has been the worst person.
She's horrible. Horrible.
Agreed. Kyle makes, in my eyes, Erika look like Mother Teresa, because Kyle has just been spinning
True.
And just doing, and then she's like, and then her facial expression is like, oh. Guys,
right? What's going on? Yes, so, Erika, I have your back. Erika, I love you.
Yeah, I love you. And I mean, I don't know if I were Sutton. The umpteen time Kyle threw me under the bus,
right,
at a meeting, I would have just right out of her, right out of her, and good. But I do believe that as far as I do have unpopular opinion, I do have to agree with Dorit when she said that Garcelle says a lot more in her confessionals, and she does. I do love Garcelle, and we've watched this whole season. We watch every episode 2 or 3 times, and I remember screaming to the TV, like, Garcelle, why didn't you say that when you were there? And I thought that would have just held better. When they
she knows she's saying it, John, but she just plays it off.
When they were talking about how nobody knew Crystal, which was funny. They're all making fun of Erika. They're all sitting there making fun of Sutton, saying, "Oh, nobody knows Sutton," and then Garcelle in the confessional was saying, "Girl, I knew your husband Rob Minkoff, but I didn't know you." Right? Like, why didn't Garcelle say that then? And that's.
Why does she have to though? But why does she have to?
Maybe she's not quick like that. I don't know.
Wouldn't that have been some good? Oh no, we know Garcelle's quick.
I know
she have been some good TV.
I'm trying to take up for her. I'm trying. You're right, John.
But they all do the same shit, John. They all
do
in their confessionals that they don't say to people's faces. Why are they putting her in the hot seat like that?
No, listen. I'm pro Garcelle, but I do have to give Dorit a little bit of, because Garcelle does hold back for the confessionals and then she unloads. But that being said, I'm still pro Garcelle, and Garcelle feels like she's the odd man out with Sutton and Crystal. So yeah, I probably wouldn't speak that at a luncheon when they're all making fun of Sutton, right? Maybe. And then, Lisa's like, well, why didn't you say that? Well, I'm already outnumbered in how I feel, right? I'm already outnumbered. And if I'm at a luncheon with the It Girls, I'm at lunch with Regina George and Gretchen Wieners and, Karen. So I'm not going to, I don't want them to say, you can't sit with us. So I get it from like all angles, but yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Anyways.
Interesting.
I get it too. But you know what? So effing much. All those bitches do the same thing.
They do.
Rinna does it all the time. Rinna does it in an apology. She's like, I'm so sorry. And then the confessional's like, no, I'm not, bitch. I'm like,
Right.
Or what about Kyle? Kyle does it all the time. And no one's jumping down her throat. It's a lot of microaggressions coming out. And what are your thoughts? Yes.
What does passively provocative mean?
Some shit. Sorry. She didn't call her angry black woman.
Right. That's a nice way of saying angry black woman. Exactly.
Oh, okay. I never heard that saying before, so I didn't know what that meant.
That's a nice way. That's the PC way of saying.
You're an angry black bitch. That's what it is.
That's crazy. It's like calling me a rainbow sniffer. Rainbow sniffer. Like, what does that mean?
She tried to dress that shit up. I mean, I'm sorry, girl.
The hell? Are you a unicorn? What is going on here?
Get to her cuss screaming at Garcelle. Child, I can't.
Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
It's just it's so unfair because there's such people keep saying, why do you bring up race? Why is there a double standard? Leah McSweeney cussed everybody out, called everybody a hoe, and then Ebony, like talk to Ebony. She literally said, I was the most educated person in the room, and then everyone called me an angry black woman. Like literally, it's so if Garcelle yelled like what's
the
her name?
world would have
Dorito?
ended, child. Yes.
She would have walked out. Rinna would have gone after Dorito.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
We're not allowed to have that range of emotions, unfortunately, in this world. And so,
well, Dorit knew she would get shit for calling Garcelle a bully, and she knew how that would. But I think she totes the line. She likes it. People talk about her on Twitter. She keeps a job.
Correct. Because what else is she doing? Them dresses ain't selling.
They ain't selling. We don't see PK at home doing nothing besides sitting up in the restaurant, chit chatting and stuff.
What else she doing, honey? PK is.
I also heard her breath is real bad. So my friend,
which one?
DJ modeled Dorito, one of the dresses and said her breath was fire.
Because she don't eat. That's why.
Dragon breath.
Oh Lord. Poisonous Astrologist, thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Thank you, my love. And PK will know the difference. I mean, in the UK, that's just commonplace. Let's get into the shouting match. No shade. Let's get into the shouting match that just boiled my blood. I could barely contain myself with how nasty, how aggressive. And I'm glad that Garcelle kept her cool. Because she flipped it on them.
Yeah,
she flipped it on them.
She did.
Your thoughts, Buffy?
I don't know how she that swig of tequila must have had something else in it that she took before. Because honey, massively provocative. My arse. I would have leapt across that cat I'm just gonna be real. It's one thing for some black girls to be yelling at you, but I'm sorry, Doritos is another. And
the audacity.
Yeah, what are you hollering at, girl?
Right. Who are you talking to? Yeah.
Like, you ain't talking to me. Yeah. Like, I'm sure she was stunned. Like, I know this broad ain't talking to me like this. It was I don't know if she had security by. She lost her mind. It was too much, and she had to be dragged for it.
She was trying to bait.
Did a great job last night of doing that. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
They dragged her ass. From here to kingdom come. Black Twitter took care of it.
Yeah.
Maybe Garcelle was just, couldn't handle it, and they took over. They
took over. She played it right.
Amir, your thoughts on how nasty and aggressive and mean Dorit was. You could just see the hate and venom in her all coming out.
I like Dorit. I can't even say it without I tried. Yeah, I tried to say it. I can't even say it without.
Can't even get it out right.
I can't. So I don't know. For me, with Dorit, it's like I think she took a little bit of spinach. She was like Popeye. I don't know what was wrong with her because she even told Erika to shut up. I was like, wow, you're really on one today.
She practiced.
She knew what she was doing. And then also she's so categoric with, you're not a bully, but you're incessant. You're like, what do you talk? Like, what is that? You kept bringing it up. Like, you were the one that kept bringing it
That
up.
was
So
being
that
explicit,
was
right?
perfect.
Right.
John, your thoughts on Dorit's net and Rinna joining in, right?
I mean, did we all expect it to happen though? I did. Like, we all knew it was going to happen. Dorit even wanted an Andy. Am I boring you, Andy? Like, yeah, everyone knows I'm long-winded, so they should shut her mic pack off. Like, give her, when Dorit here's for production for Beverly Hills, when Dorit starts a sentence, give her like the Oscar music at the acceptance speech, like when she's, 3 seconds in, just start playing the music, and then just walk off, Dorit, grab your prize and walk off. It is what it is.
All right, well, it is what it is. Definitely, it was a planned attack. We can all see it. I mean, Stevie Wonder could see it, and it failed. It backfired. Let's move on. You want to talk about Kathy?
Yeah.
Kathy with her ripped out notebook notes.
Kathy, when she's like, what is this set? Oh, this thing look like my picture.
She was like, what is this? It looked a little tacky.
I agree with Amira. That looked tacky. If I was Kathy, I'm like, oh no, this is not my house.
Is this the dressing room? Where am I?
Don't disgrace the Hilton name with this imagination of whatever's going on back here, because that's not my house. Okay, so.
I love Kathy.
God, I love when you can be that rich to shade a whole network. You're like, this disgusting set design. Anyway.
Kathy can do no wrong. Listen, she's entitled to do that. She can do no
She's
wrong.
the best. When she said sorry about the weather, Sutton, that was like the ultimate money. Sorry about this weather.
Oh my God. It was a good start. I know it's going to heat up. It's going to get even better. I can't wait for part 2. We're going to wrap things up. We won't take any calls today, but this was good. It feels good to be back.
Yay, it was like feeling better.
Thank you. I'm glad.
So happy.
Praise God. God is so amazing. Buffy, where can the people find you?
JustBeingBuffy.com. My book, Crawl Before You Ball, is available for pre-sale. Coming out around Thanksgiving. So get your copy. I'm signing all pre-sale orders with little messages. So come through.
Don't forget the course.
Oh, in my course, probably. See, I told you I'm good at selling other people's stuff, but not my own.
Don't forget the course. It's amazing.
I have an e-course, Crawl Before You Ball, and now we have a bundle. We're offering credit as well with it.
It will change your life. Please sign up. Yes. And the glasses too.
Girl, stop.
Listen. Okay.
That's for a tax deduction. I'm sorry.
Amir, my love, where can the people find you?
I gotta say, I went to business school and I learned more from Buffy's TikTok than I did in business school.
Yeah, me too.
Save your money.
Yep.
Save your money. You can follow me, Amir Yas Official, on Instagram and TikTok. And then I also do like TikTok and Instagram social media class and confidence coaching. And then go listen to my podcast. I just interviewed Ebony on the Tincon. So go listen.
It was really good. I listened to it. It was great.
Yes.
John, thank you.
Amazing job. I love your podcast, Amir.
Mm-hmm.
One of the very few that I listened to. You did an amazing job. And she was so candid too.
Thank you.
Thanks. Absolutely. Yeah. John, my love, where can the people find you?
Well, you could find me on YouTube at John Yates or John Yates 327. On Twitter, I'm John Yates 327. And on Instagram, I'm John Yates 327 TV.
All right, y'all. Teacup fam, I just want to thank you all for coming here today, supporting the channel after being gone for so long and being sick. I ask that you like and share this video and subscribe to All About the Tea. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in this afternoon. We love you. Thank you. Hugs and kisses to you. Mods, my mods, y'all know how I just love my mods. Thank you for holding down the chat. Everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app, I want to thank y'all so very much for helping me keep the lights on. And I want everyone, each and every one of you, to stay safe, be blessed. We'll be back next week covering RHOP. Yeah. Can't wait to get into some things. Oh my God. That show's a mess. It really is.
What's
A
Salt
total
Lake?
mess.
Which Salt Lake?
No,
Potomac.
RHOP. I haven't been watching
Potomac.
Salt
Okay,
Lake. Is
sorry.
it still good?
I'm not watching Salt Lake this season.
I mean,
don't
Mary
know.
farted. That was the best. Mary
Oh my
farted.
God, serious. Now I need to go catch up. I love foolishness. You know I'm here for the foolishness.
I love Mary. She made everyone quiet down so she could fart. It was amazing. Anyway.
What?
Yeah. What episode that is?
Well, Amir, that was Jesus. So,
Yes.
there you go.
It was.
What? I don't mess up. Total mess.
You know it.
You don't know. You don't know. John is something else. Okay. Make sure you follow everyone on this panel on social media. I have their links to their channels down below in the description box. Teacup fam, I love y'all. Everyone have a great day. Bye.
Bye,
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.